Hello and welcome back to the Matrix Martial Arts Facebook and YouTube channel. This is just a quite long format with loads of explanations fitness video to get you guys doing a bit of work at home. Enjoy! How are we doing, guys? What we're going to do is put together a load of little workout videos. So they're going to be kind of like 15 minutes of fitness that you can kind of follow day by day, and we'll sort of do different sessions that will concentrate on different aspects. So some of them will be leg stuff, some will be core stuff, some will be all-rounders, arms, shoulders, that kind of thing. So yeah, now what I want to suggest is for this first one that we're going to do, I'm going to do a very, very quick generalised warm-up, and then we'll go into some basic exercises and stuff that you can follow along at home. But then on subsequent days, if I could say it, I cannot get my words out this morning. But what we'll do is we'll then go straight into the exercise sets. So if you need to warm up, if you need to do any stretching and stuff, please do that before you go into the videos. Okay? Thanks very much. Have fun. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go straight into a basic jog to start, and it's just going to be on the spot. If you saw the warm-up videos that I've already put out there, you notice that to keep your life a little bit more interesting, you slightly more engaged, you can try and make these as varied as possible. Now, jogging is not especially fun, so like I say, do 4 or 5 seconds or 10 seconds or something facing one way, and then you turn, do set it 10 seconds facing another way, turn back, do 10 seconds, go that way, 10 seconds. Yeah, and you can keep sort of switching it up a little bit just to keep your warm-up a little bit more varied, because just jogging on the spot for, say, in a 2-minute block is a bit dull. Okay, so you know, we want to keep this as varied as possible. As soon as we've done that, we're going to pick up our knees, and then you can do it the same way, do different directions, or you could alternate between knees up and heels up. Okay, picking them up to your bum, flicking them up high. Yeah, easy peasy stuff. Okay, and then you go back up to knees up, then back up to heels up, stuff like that, and do them for about 30 seconds per thing. Stars. These ones are easy peasy, everyone knows stars. If you prefer jumping jacks, then you can do full jumping jacks. Okay, firstly I like normal stars, then you can do hands up and just do your legs. Okay, easy, easy peasy stuff. Okay, another one I like to do, they were always just, when I was a kid, they were always called spotty dogs, not quite sure why, but they're essentially changing lunge steps, okay, which we'll do from the side so you can see them. Okay, nice and simple, but we always used to put lunges on the end as well, so it would be these, trying to have alternate hand to foot. Yeah, so if your right foot goes forwards, my left foot is out, and they swap and change each time. Easy peasy. Now this is more of a martial arts stance, but we are a martial arts and fitness club, so it does make sense. Okay. Easy peasy stuff. Now we're going to do a light stretch just to start. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is we're going to do into this squat position. We're going to have our knees high, balls of feet on floor, and one foot is just going to come forwards. We're just going to balance and do a gentle stretch towards them toes. That's it. Okay, now like I say, at this point you should really have done most of the warm basic exercises for at least a minute to a minute and a half per thing. Okay, so once you've sort of zipped through all of them, done lots of bits and pieces, your warm-up should be between, you're really talking 6 to 10 minutes. Okay, get properly warm, get the blood flowing, get your muscles a bit more relaxed so they're ready to go. Then we're just doing a light stretch. One leg or the leg. We're not doing anything drastic as far as opening stretches go. Personally I like to do each leg at a time as an example. Okay, and then you do them to the side, so you bring that knee back in, but your foot goes that way, just to stretch the legs out to start. So these stretches, you want to do them anything from 10 to 30 seconds per leg, per stretch. Just sit in it, try and relax when you're in the stretches so it relaxes your muscles. So you can can sit in the stretch a little bit more comfortably and keeping those legs straight for the leg stretches. Okay, keeping life nice and simple. Okay, feet to the centre. Again, we're just going to dip down, touch the ground if we can. If not, hang on to shins. Okay, or just lean forwards, but try not to bend our knees. Okay, when we do these stretches, we want straight legs and we lean forwards. If you can put your hands sort of behind your heels and things like that, that's great, as long as you keep your legs straight. If you buckle your knees when you stretch, it's not actually stretching anything. Okay, you need to be sensible. Okay. Next one, we're going to stand feet apart. Okay, and all I want to do is we're going to do some side-to-side tips. If you prefer to go one hand down leg, just stretch so you understand how far you're stretching, great. Okay, if you just want to do the tip, that's fine. Some people prefer to do the full arm over, so you've got a bit of weight that hangs over where you're stretching, helps push the stretch out a little bit. Perfectly good. Okay, so just left and right, do 5 to 10 seconds each side, do it 3 cycles, that sort of thing. Okay, I'm only doing these quick. Okay, hands on hips, we're going to lean back. Okay, okay, so we're trying to arc the back, we're going that way. Okay, and then again you're going to go forwards, touch ground. Okay. If you then wish to do anything like box splits and stuff like that, you can. Because I've only done a quick warm up, I'm not going to, I will damage myself. I've got to be sensible. But one for people that struggle with their knees in particularly, if you wish to practice your box splits, just put your knees down and do wide knees. Okay, keep your bum on the same line as your knee. You don't have to lean, you're not laying down. Okay, but it means that it doesn't put pressure on your kneecaps and your knee joints. Okay, so just stretch them out, push your weight back, and you get the stretch across the centre, across your groin muscles and the top of your leg muscles and your hips, without putting pressure on your knees if you struggle with knee injuries and things like that. Okay, that's your basics for a warm up. Do as much as you can for as long as you can. What I always say is for warm ups in particular, sit down. If you are going to be going into exercise routines, if you're going to be going into a training session that's quite long, if you can do a lot of time in your training sessions, but it's not going to be anything too high intensity, I would say do a longer warm up at a steadier pace, because it kind of sets your body up for the tempo of what you're going to be doing. Yeah, if you were going to be doing very high intensity short burst training, so almost like sprint training, then you would do a steady warm up for a bit and then do a bit of high speed burst training to finish your warm up off. Then do your stretches, then have a little break for like a minute, have a drink, reset, so you can go into your burst training. Okay, your warm up should complement the work you're going to do. Yeah, if you do sprint and burst training in your warm up and then you do an hour and a half of learning, I don't know, doing patterns or doing low intensity but long stamina drills, yeah, it doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't suit. Okay, you wouldn't do sprint training warm-ups if you're going to go and jog a marathon, as an example. Yeah, you get good at setting your pace and keeping it for a long period of time. Yeah, so like I say, whatever you're doing, make sure your warm-up matches the work you're going to do. Okay, easy peasy. But that's just a real simple basic one for what we're doing today, as we go into our first set of exercises for you to kind of work along at home with. Easy peasy. Fun. See you in a sec. Okay, right, so we're going to start getting into this stuff now. This is the first session for these fitness sessions. They're not going to be very long in particularly, but like I say, get yourself prepped, get yourself warmed up, get yourself ready, have a little stretch, do what you need to do to be ready, and then we'll go into stuff. But like I say, all of these are going to be similar to our existing fitness classes. They are going to be a reasonable pace, but they are going to be designed to be done for a reasonable amount of time, so it's not sprint work as such. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to do some side-to-side shuffles, and then we're going to develop the drill a little bit. Now the first thing that I am going to do is I'm going to move this bag, because I'm going to need a space for my feet in a minute. Okay, so make sure whatever area you're using, it is clear of stuff. Now at the minute I've got, these mats are metre by metre, I've got a 3x3, plenty of space for me, it's fine. Just make sure you're not going to bump it. If you're doing this like in the house, make sure you're not bumping into siblings, kids, pets, sofa, table, stuff that's on the floor, toys, you know. We are in the corona sort of quarantine procedures at the minute, so it does mean, yeah, that if you're an adult doing this, the kids are going to be potentially under your feet a little bit, so you've got to make sure they're occupied and out of the way. Right. And my kid's somewhere doing colouring and watching TV, so you know, that's how it is. Okay. So first drill is nice and simple. We're going to start with some side-to-side shuffles, which expands on the idea of the feet-only stars we did in the warm-up. Okay, so we're going to side-to-side shuffle, side-to-side shuffle. You should get 2 good shuffles in, put the brakes on, and back. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to go there and back for 10 sets. So just keep up with the video. There and back, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we're going to move on to touchdown, so you go across, tap, tap, that's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then keep going. We're going to get to the end and we're going to go dip and then back up and then shuffle, shuffle, dip. That's 1, dip, 2, dip, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. 10. Lovely. And then the last one's going to be shooting the feet. And again, this is where space comes in. This is where I move the bag. I'm going to go forwards a little bit for this. But either side, we're going to get into a push-up position, stand back up, and then shuffle back across. This will take a little bit longer. For this, I am going to tuck my shirt in. Yeah, I don't want to embarrass myself. Yeah, but that's how we go. Ready? So we're going to shuffle, shuffle, shoot the feet. Okay, not a push-up. If you wish to do a push-up because you're insane like that, be my guest. Okay, but it's just shoot the feet. Yeah, so shuffle, shuffle, and then we just go push-up shape and back up. And again, we go there and back 10 times. Off we go. So we go down, 1, shuffle back, down, shuffle, 2, shuffle, 3, shuffle, 4, 5, and across, easy peasy, 6, shuffle, shuffle, 7, and back, 8, number 9, and then you've got one more to go. Last one, number 10. Easy as that. Easy as that. Now this is the point where we'll take a 30-second break, have a little drink, have a little stretch if you need it, and then we'll come back for set 2. Job done. Hello, I hope you've had a nice little wander about, had a little drink, little stretch if you needed it, got yourself prepped, recovered your breath a little bit. Your breaks want to be about a minute, maybe. Try and be exact. I know that's a really strange thing to say, but when you do like home workouts and stuff like that, be exact on your timings. Now, I know people that are in my fitness classes, because I've got men's and women's fitness classes, know that my timing is shoddy. Like, oh yeah, it's a minute round, honestly. 98 seconds later, oh, swap and change. It happens. Okay, but when you're training at home and you can actually regulate what you're doing, do try and be exact in time. If you want to do stuff for a minute, get a little timer, set the alarms on your phone in between rounds, things like that. So it means that you have very specific time brackets, which mean you can have quite specific goals if you're trying to either work as hard as you can for a time limit or do as many exercises as you can within a time limit, you know, things like that. But the same goes for your breaks, okay? Your breaks want to be regulated as well. So if you sort of go, if I say in this video, oh yeah, just a quick 1 minute break, and you go, oh yeah, 1 minute, oh, that's interesting, I'll go and watch that for 5 minutes, then I'll come back, oh, I'll put the kettle on, oh, cat needs feeding. Yeah, that, you interrupt your workout because of your, because of the stuff you stop to distract yourself with. Yeah, so do your best to try and regulate your breaks, just same as you regulate your rounds, okay? Right, next exercise. As you noticed, that last one was mostly legs and core. Didn't really do much arms, but there is a bit of shoulder support in that when you shoot the feet. Okay, but most of it is legs and core propping you up. Okay, next one is a bit more of a burner for your shoulders, but it's still legs generally. Okay, so try and keep up. Now this is what's called a 3-stage drill, or a 3-stage exercise, which means it's got 3 components from the same position. I'm going to do this sideways, that way I think. Okay, and this is what you've got. There's an easy one, a medium one, and a difficult one within the same exercise. Okay, so what it's going to be is this. Okay, from here, a normal press-up position, our arms, we're going to try and lock them out, we're going to keep them in place, and we're going to go as long as we can on these rounds. Okay, I'm going to try and do this for a minute round. You can decide if you want to go longer or shorter, or do it in smaller steps. Again, I'm guessing on time. Yeah, my phone is attached to the tripod that you're watching me on. Hello. Yeah. So I can't time anything, I've just got to guess. Okay. But I know roughly how many of this exercise I can do within a minute. Okay, so you can see it as it is. Okay, so what it is the easy one is this. I'll explain the stages. From your push-up position, all you're going to do is move your feet. Okay, that's all it is. Okay, it's almost like you're trying to jog in a push-up position. Yeah, that's like the rest phase, is where you can slow your pace down. Okay, but you have to keep moving. Yeah? If you stop, yeah, start again. Okay. Second one is you put one leg in, one leg out, and you can do nice steady changes. Now notice I bounce in between each one. It helps keep my pace in. Yeah. If you try and do these as fast as possible, fantastic. But obviously you will get tired quicker. And again, if you're training for sprint training or burst training, that idea makes sense. If you want to train for stamina, this method is better because it keeps you active for longer. Okay? And then the last one is proper changeovers, where that leg does not touch ground. So they're full mountain climbers. But again, this is going to be a steady pace. Okay? And we're going to do them in 10s. Okay? So each time a foot hits the floor, or each time a foot touches the floor at the back in particular, that counts as 1. So every time you change your feet, it counts as 1. Okay? So we're going nice and steady. What we'll do is, I'm thinking about this now, let's go for 10 of each, 3 times. So you end up doing 90 changeovers. Yeah? Ready? So, from the easy one, off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Into your swaps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then your full mountain climbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back to your simple ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Proper swaps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then your mountain climbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Little jogs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then your swaps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then your mountain climbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then relax. And then you can do your stretches. You can come forwards, do dolphin rises, stretch your core out, okay, things like that. Stretch your legs out, stretch your shoulders out, stretching them high, right to lefts, things like that. Because what you'll notice is certain bits, because they're trying to be under tension for a long period of time, so your core and your shoulders, you feel your muscles kind of tighten. So as soon as you come out of that, you need to immediately kind of relax, little light stretches. Now I'm quite used to doing them dolphin rises. You don't have to do those, okay? You can go back to the standing one we did earlier, of literally hands on hips, and you just lean back, okay? Just to sort of stretch your core out, going forwards, going back, those left to rights. But because you put a lot of pressure on your shoulders, it also means, again, stretching your arms out, up and downs, arm circles, across your body, behind your head, all that kind of stuff. In between sets, pretty good plan. Okay, now, you could do that drill for lower numbers or lower sets, or you could do 10, 10 and 10, 30-second break. 10, 10 and 10, 30-second break, which means the breaks in between allow you to go longer. Yeah, so if you wanted to, you could try and challenge yourself to do 10 sets, 10 sets of 30, but you get a 30-second break between each set of 30. Yeah, so you do the little taps, the big changeovers, and the mountain climbers do 10 of each, and then break, and then go back into it and do it again. And each time you have a little bit of paper and pen on the floor. Each time you've done a set of 30, put a mark every time. Yeah, keep a little tally. When you get to 10, brilliant, water break time. Okay? Or you do it as one massive set like we've just done, and just see how long you can go for it. Okay, now just doing that 90, it's quite tiring. Okay, because it's constant. You haven't got time to break. Okay, so again, it depends on what you want to go for. Personally, I do quite like drills that are a minute, that are reasonably difficult, little break, and then on to the next thing. Okay, I have a very short attention span, so it means that doing the same drill for 15 minutes can be a bit dull, okay? But if you're happy with that because you just want to keep going, and if you're watching this and you've got like telly or music playing at the same time, cool, okay? Have something to occupy your mind while you're doing the stuff. Okay, but good work, nice. If you kept up with that, really good job. It's a tough drill. Alright, right, back into the last section for this video for today. What we're going to do is what's called a 1, 2, 3, 4 drill. What it involves is this. Essentially, you pick 3 exercises of your choice. Now, it doesn't matter what you pick, as long as it is something you can do, and each one is ideally a type of tension exercise. Now what I mean by that is things like push-ups, sit-ups, squats, lunges, normal stuff. Okay, but you can pick any variant you like. Okay, so if you wish to work, say, push-ups within this drill, but you're not very good at push-ups, then do one of the easier versions. Okay, so if you cannot do a push-up like this, do a push-up like that. Put your knees down, or when you do your push-ups, do a half dip, not a full dip. Okay? Things like that. I've mentioned this sort of stuff before in my previous videos. If you're in my classes, it happens in the classes as well. You choose the exercise that you can do that makes your life challenging. Okay? It should not be easy, but it shouldn't be impossible either. Yeah? Just the same as when we talk about stretching. Okay? If you're saying I'm doing a stretch and there is no tension in your stretch at all, it's too easy, it's not doing anything. Just the same as if your stretch hurts, you're pushing it too far and you're probably going to end up doing yourself a mischief. Yeah, so there's that nice balance in the middle. Okay. So for this one, I am going to do probably up to about 6 or 7 in terms of reps. Okay, but the 3 exercises I'm going to pick, I'll do push-ups, and I'm going to do sit-ups, and I'm going to do lunges. I don't fancy squats today, I'm going to do lunges. Okay? So, what you do is this. Part of it is a cardio exercise if you can change between them quite quick, but you start at 1. You do 1 of each of the exercises that you've picked. Okay, and then once you've done 1 of each, you do 2, and then you do 3, and then you do 4, hence 1, 2, 3, 4 drill. Okay, but you can go as high as you can. Okay, now if you wish to do push-ups, sit-ups and lunges, same as me, please do them along. We will go to 7 of each. Okay, because I know that doing 1 to 7 with 3 exercises for me takes about a minute and a bit. Okay, so keep along with that. If you want to do more, do more. Okay, ready? So, push-ups first. We go into our push-up shape. 1. Immediately go into your sit-up shape. 1. And then we stand up to go lunge. There's 1. Okay, and then you do 2s, and then keep up. 1, 2, change. 1, 2, change. 1, 2, change. 1, 2, 3, change. 1, 2, 3, change. 1, 2, 3, change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 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 5, 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 6, change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then into that last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and your last one 7. Then over, change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and up to change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's about a minute's worth-ish, because I can't count. Once you've done that, back into a little stretch, relax, have a drink, do what you need to do. Okay, but go for as long as you can. If the high numbers start getting really, really tough, think about counting back down. So rather than going 7, 8, 9, 10, you might think about going 1, 2, 3, 4, and then do 4, 3, 2, 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, as an example. Okay. Thank you very much. I'm going to do one more drill today, I think, very, very quickly, and that'll be it for sort of home fitness, first class. Easy peasy, yeah? Have fun. How we're doing, and then the last little drill we're going to do today, which is probably going to be a theme along the videos I'm going to do, is this one we'll do with a little bit of equipment. Now, obviously, I'm not expecting you to have all the same equipment at home. You might not, I don't know. I'm using 2 of these cheap hurdles that I got off eBay, and then I'm using 2 6-kilo kettlebells that I think I got. Where did we get them from? Lidl, I think, or Aldi, in their aisle of many things in the middle of the supermarket. They were really cheap. They're like $3.99 for a 6-kilo kettlebell. That's pretty good. So, but you can use anything. Okay, so all it is going to be is side-to-side hops, and we're going to do some kettlebell lifts. But you could just as much use, like if you've got yoga blocks, or if your kids have got just something that's kind of soft. I'd recommend, if you know, I'm not going to say build a little wall out of bricks and then batter your feet or something, you know, but something that you can jump over that's only a couple of inches high, just for the hop. And then you can replace kettlebells with bucket of water. Yeah, does exactly the same thing. But obviously I wouldn't say bucket of water in the house, I go outside. But what we're going to do is this, we will do 10 there and back, same as like the first bit of the video that we did. But I'm going to change it up a couple of times, okay? So, what I'm going to say is try, once you've got your setup ready, if you need to pause this so then come back to it, get your setup ready, and then what I want to do is I'm going to do 3 sets of 10 there and backs, but we're going to change the lift every 10, just so it gives you a slightly different emphasis on certain muscles when you're doing your lifts. Okay, so first one we're going to do is nice and simple. All we're going to do is, once we've gone left and right to the jumps, we're just going to lean down, we're going to go, try and be like right angle with your body, we're going to hang on to the weight, and we're just going to hold it above ground, and we're going to go up to chest and back again. Okay? So we're going to lean forward, and then we're going to do a lift like that, so it just completely isolates shoulders and arms. Second one we're going to do is we're going to pick it up flat, but then we're going to do a vertical lift from the shoulders. Okay. Now what's important about this is the lifts are not done quick. If you do the lifts quick, you just end up swinging it. Okay. And if you're doing it with a bucket of water, you're going to tip the water on your head. Okay. It goes up, so it remains flat, and then you lift and let it rotate in your hands, so the weight stays under your hands. Okay, that'll be the second one that we do. Okay, and then the third one is we'll alternate arms each side, so we'll do a double hop, and then we'll face one way and we'll do a single arm version. So we're going to go lift and out and then down. And then when we go back over the other side, we'll turn around and we'll use the other hand. So it's 3 versions of a similar lift, but it isolates slightly differently depending on the exercise. Okay, so you ready? Hopefully you are. Start from here, ready? So what we do is go over the hops. You can do them in shuffles if you don't want to do the hops, but the hops are there. Okay, and then we'll start with the lean and then draw to the chest. Okay, we'll do there and back 10 times. Off we go. So we go hop, hop, get to here, we're going to go lean and lift, up to chest and back down, nice and steady. Hop, hop, lean, up to chest. Now back down again. There's one. Hop, hop. Up to chest. Hop, hop. Up to chest. Okay, be nice and steady on your lifts. Okay, there's no rush. I want to keep your arms and your shoulders under tension for as long as possible. Now, like I said, these are only little weights. You're not going to be, it's not like you're deadlifting here or anything like that. Okay, this is just formal stuff. Easy peasy. Okay, just keep you moving, go nice and steady. It's going to be a longish round. Okay, but be steady on your lifts, there's no rush. Up and down, slowly. Keep tension in your arms, it's more a toning exercise than anything. Okay, and here we go, that's 5. Ready, up, down. Okay, hop, 6. And back. 7, easy. There's 8. That's 9, last one. There's 10. Easy peasy, yeah? So nice 2-handed lift. Take your time. And again, when you lift, you just want to squeeze. have tension in your arms, deliberately try and tension your muscles, so you're doing as much work as possible with a light weight. Yeah? If you're going to be properly hardcore and have like one of these massive 30 kilo things, yeah, or you've got one of the like the weighted bags, do it with that, that's fine. All the exercises work the same, it's just they're going to be really, really difficult. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, if you're that kind of person, do it that way. Okay, on to the next one, hop hop. Like I say, we're going to go lift to here, and then we go straight up, and then back down, down to the ground. Okay, this is all shoulders, and a little bit of triceps. Okay, it's not a swing. Yeah, we're not grabbing it from the ground and going, yeah, yeah. It doesn't need to be that. Yeah, so low intensity, controlled movement. Okay, make sure you bring the bar or whatever you're lifting up, level your shoulders. Yeah, flat arms. If you only get to here, then down. Maybe try a slightly lower weight, just so you can raise it higher. I want a bigger range of motion. That's important. Okay, ready? Off we go. Hop, hop. Hold, lift. All the way up, back down, drop. Easy peasy. 1, 2, up and down. Okay, easy peasy. There's 1. Up, lift, squeeze, and down. Easy peasy. Yeah? Up, 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 and down. Yeah, these take time. So you do need to put a little bit of time out of your day to get through all of this stuff. I get it. Okay, but if you're in quarantine at the minute, guess what? You've got time. Okay, if you're having to stay at home, I'm sure at some point in the day you can be doing some of this stuff, and you don't even have to do all of it. Okay, you can do a bit, well, not all at the same time. You can do a bit in the morning, a bit after lunch, before you have the afternoon snooze. Shows the life I lead. Yeah, but in the evening. Obviously, if you want to make this drill harder, lift and hold. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, down, back. Yeah, then do your hops. Get back to here, up, lift. 1, 2, 3, down and drop. Okay, at this point you might start, because we did the leaning ones first, you might start feeling your back a little bit. Yeah, or the leaning down. Okay, so be careful. Okay, especially if you have back issues, if you have sciatica. Okay, be careful with stuff like this. Okay, you might want to change it for something else. Okay, you might want to. Yeah, should we jump in there? Sorry. Okay, you might decide that what you want to do is stay upright. You're going to bend down and pick something up, so you have one weight and carry it with you through the whole drill. Yeah, as an example. Okay, so what you do is you go lift, and then rather than drop, you then bring it in. Hold to your chest, do your jumps, end up in the same position. 1, 2, 3, bring it back in, and then hit your jumps. It means you haven't got to bend down if you've got back issues or anything like that, but it does mean you've got a heavier jump to do, which is beneficial for your legs. Okay? Weighted jumps are useful, they're good. I think we're on 9, I'm not sure. Told you, this is a long drill. Takes time. Okay, and then down, and then last one. Okay, up. So if you're doing these at home along, brilliant. Means you've got plenty of time. Just keep up. There you go, easy peasy. And notice, every time I pick them up, okay, like I say, it's not a heavy weight, okay, but every time you pick them up and you do your lift, and you hold, and you bring it down, and you put it down, okay, it's all controlled, okay. It may not be a heavy weight, but at all points I've got to have a little bit of tension in my muscles just so that I am essentially being careful with it. If I was using a heavier weight, let's say I had a 20 kilo bag, I'd still want to do the same thing. I still want to pick it up carefully, I want to do my lift, hold for as long as I can, I haven't got the muscles to do a 20 kilo bag. Yeah, put it down carefully, because I want the tension. What I don't want to be doing is going, and then throw it at the floor. Yeah, it's not that sort of exercise, it's a controlled exercise. Yeah, if you want to just be going up and then yeet it at the floor, fine, but it's not it's not appropriate for what we're doing. Okay, this is nice and slow, nice and steady, because it's a longevity exercise. Okay, and range of motion is just as important as actually doing the muscle work. Okay, right, last one. These are my side to side. So like I said, I've got to change which way I'm facing at either end, only because I haven't physically got the space to do them this way. I'm just going to like clatter my windows. Okay, but they're just side lifts. Change hand either side. Okay, so you do your jumps. Doesn't mean you can change how you do your jumps. You can do them forwards. Okay, get to your weight, and again it comes up and out. Okay, I want straight arm as much as I can, and then back down again. Okay, and then carefully back on the floor. Yeah, I'm not throwing it down. I'm not dropping it. Okay, being sensible. Hop, hop. Turn around. Lift, lift. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Down, back to ground. Easy peasy. There's one set. Hop, hop, up, and extend, and down, and ground. Easy peasy. Hop, hop, up, up. Hold, down, and back. Yeah, you don't have to hold it very long. Okay, you just need to make sure you're trying to keep a straight arm. Okay, and there's tension in it all the way through. This is why we don't swing the weight. Yeah, if we swing the weight, it's like a dynamic lift. We're just doing that. Yeah, and we let the momentum of the weight do the work, and then we clatter ourselves in the kneecaps. Okay, we want to go up, lift, hold, down, ground. Okay, just take time. Up, lift, hold, down, and back. But like I say, you could be doing this with buckets of water. You could be doing it with a sturdy bag for life with a couple of 2 litre bottles of drink in it or something. I'm going to say Coke then, but that's very unhealthy, so you know. Down, up, lift, hold. Ooh, all right. Down. So, you see one of my cameras has stopped. Yeah. That's 6. Hold, and then down, lovely. 7, 3 left, up, hold, and down, late, up, hold, again you want to feel the tension in your shoulder, and then down, that's 8 I think, or 7, I can't remember. My counter's not very good either. Up and hold, and then down. Oh, starting to feel a bit heavy now. Yeah, as most people notice, I'm not a big, strong, muscular guy. So even at this weight, after the next amount of reps, and doing like the rest of this video, I'm starting to get a bit tired. You hold, stop for 9, and then I've got one more. We just rotate it in a hand, try and get a bit of support from under the thumb. 3, 2, 1, we'll end with a slightly longer hold. Then back over for that last one up. We'll get it to there, and I'm going to hold for 3, 2, 1. Starting to shake. and then down, boom. Okay, easy peasy stuff. Okay, enjoy. If you're doing that along at home, brilliant. If you're adding extra reps, brilliant. Do it for longer time limits, brilliant. Okay, keep it up. Okay, get your favourite music on. Yeah, get your stereo blast in. Do it along at home. If you can get this, because it'll go on YouTube. If you follow it from YouTube, and you can link it to your smart TV. It means you can kind of watch along. You don't have to listen to it too much. Enjoy. Okay. Keep up with the channel. Keep up with the videos. Keep up with Facebook. Because we'll keep uploading more and more and more stuff, and then again we'll try and release another one like every couple of days of the fitness stuff alongside all our martial arts stuff as well. Enjoy, thank you very much.